Hi everyone, I'm Lori from Lori's Country Cottage, and I am going to show you the second installment of our Valentine projects, a stripped heart table runner. So this is what we're going to make, and I did the two color binding on it, so the edge of it is white. So what did I put on the back? I made a dual table topper that's good for 2 different months. So I'll be ready for March, and I'm ready for February. Stay tuned. So let's get started making our stripped heart table topper. First thing you need is 6 1.5-inch strips. Now I made mine in pinks and Valentine fabrics, but you can do whatever you want, whatever colors you want your hearts to be, because a heart doesn't only have to be for Valentine's Day. So that's 6 1.5-inch strips. Then you want to add a 4-inch strip on either side of that. And you want to piece them all together with a scant 1/4-inch seam. Then starting at one end, with a ruler that has a diagonal line. Now I used a 4.5-inch square. If you've got that, it's ideal because we need to cut 4.5-inch strips or squares, pardon me. So you put that center line on the center line of your strips and you cut starting at the very left edge. Then you want to put the diagonal line on the division or the seam between the strip section and the plain white section. And then you want to cut that. Now continue cutting like this, back and forth, and you'll see that the tip of that ruler just goes over the edge, but that is the seam allowance. And when it opens up, you just got a couple threads there to pull and you'll have your full seam allowance there. So you are going to want to cut until you have 2 of the full stripped blocks and 8 of the half background, half stripped blocks. Now you will need 2 4.5-inch plain background pieces. You want to lay them out as you're going to piece them and then put them together in rows. I found it was easiest to take a look to see where my seam had to match, and I butted the seam. So I put one seam going one way and one going the other way. Sometimes that took a little bit of repressing, but it just makes for your corners to match so much better. So lay them out in rows and put your rows together. Then you want to cut a 2.5-inch strip by 16.5 and put 2 strips, put one on the top and one on the bottom. Then you want to add a 4.5-inch strip to each side of your table topper. Then you want to quilt it as desired and bind. And you can see on mine, I've used the 2 color binding. And if you didn't see our How Tuesday on 2 color binding and a hanging sleeve, go to our website, www.loriescountrycottage.com, type in the search bar 2 color binding, and at the bottom is a list of the how-to that would apply to what you're looking for. So take a look at that, and I hope you enjoy the second installment of our 3-part How Tuesdays for Valentine's Day. Thanks for watching. I'm Lori from Lori's Country Cottage.